morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope everybody doing good today on this cloudy Sunday morning, April 26th. And the time check is 7:34 a.m. and it is currently 50 degrees on this Sunday. And it's cloudy out. So I checked the weather and it said rain showers. So if you're going out, definitely take an umbrella with you. But I thank everybody for tuning in, and I appreciate it, man. I do. I figured this podcast is going to be on taking care of a loved one. Now, how many out there listening take care of an elderly parent or grandparent, or you know what I mean? Even a brother or, sister, a sick child. I mean, people out there are dealing with that right now. I'm sure there's a lot, for those that have elderly parents that they're taking care of. It's hard, man. It's hard. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of compassion, and a lot of love, man. It's not easy. And it definitely it changes you. You know what I'm saying? It changes you. You have to see somebody that you love going through, difficulties or, just uncomfortness, and it's just hard, man. It's hard. You know what I mean? I'm helping out now, taking care of my aunt who had a stroke, and she had 2 strokes, and she's 75 now, I believe, and she has a lot of health issues going on. She suffered from dementia and, just effects from the 2 strokes she had previously. So it's not easy. It's hard, A lot of times she's not coherent. It's hard. It's hard because I remember, she's my mother's youngest sister. So I remember, when she was 100%, younger, well, before the strokes and dementia and all that, what kind of person she was, and it's just so far from what she is now. She always practiced, her and her husband, God rest his soul, Uncle Jimmy, they always practiced and believed in self-efficiency. You know what I mean? So now she's just a shell of that, She's so dependent on me and her son that is sometimes very, very overwhelming, And it's not easy. It's not. You know what I mean? But, you try to help out. You try to do what you can do. I just want to, have her comfortable. That's it. I'll wash her sheets, her blankets, I'll make up her bed. Wash everything. Feed her. I have to feed her through a G-tube. She can't swallow because of the strokes. So I got to feed her through the tube and then change the bandage on her stomach, help her get dressed, and, whatever else she might need. And it's hard, man. It's hard. But, I just like to help out and just make sure she's comfortable. Make sure she got clean clothes on her back and clean sheets to sleep in, I think everyone deserves that, at least. That should be the least of your worries, is that. So, I deal with that every day. You know what I mean? From the minute she wakes up to the minute she goes to sleep. When she goes to sleep, then I'm able to unwind. So I know a lot of people out there can respect and feel that because they're going through the same thing with their parents. Or, like I said, loved ones, whatever, uncle, aunt, grandparents, children. Yeah, because you got some people out there that has children with health issues or mental, issues where they have to take care of them. They need more attention than the average kid. So yeah, it's not easy, man. It's not. It's really hard. I took care of my mother up until she passed away. She had cancer, and the cancer pretty much ate her up, to the last where, she was in a wheelchair. At that time, I didn't know anything about taking care of nobody. I was young. I was probably like 30, 31. And I was young, man. And I didn't know much about it. Up until that time, I was used to everybody taking care of me. You know what I mean? I was like a mama's boy. Once she got sick, man, that's my mom, man. I ain't gonna let her, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leave her hanging. I gotta say, fuck that. I gotta come out my comfort zone and start doing things to help her out. So that's what I started doing. Started washing clothes. I had to make sure that she had a clean clothes because she had so many doctor's appointments that she had to go to all the time for chemo and, different things, radiation. And she had one doctor appointment where she would have to be in this machine for like 2-3 hours. And she used to tell me that she hated it. She felt tight and claustrophobic, and she said it was a loud noise, but they was doing that to some kind of x-rays or something. And she had to drink something, some kind of fluid, so that it would help them to see, the x-rays. So she had to drink some kind of liquid or whatever. And that would take an hour for her to go through her system to even, work. So she had to be in that machine all that time. And she hated that. She really did. She used to hate that. And I went with her through all her doctor's appointments. I used to go with her. I'd be sitting at the doctor's office, waiting, drinking a cup of coffee, watching Wayne Brady. It'd be like 10 o'clock in the morning. This is back in 2003. So Wayne Brady was still coming on. Most TV, most doctors' offices back then used to always have Channel 7 on in their waiting rooms. Because, it was pretty much, family-friendly TV. You had Regis and Kelly. Then you had Wayne Brady. And then after him was Rachel Ray. So anyway, I'd be sitting there watching these shows, drinking coffee, and the complimentary bagels and donuts, and chilling, waiting for her to come out the doctor's appointment. And that was my life. I wasn't gonna leave her hanging. You know what I'm saying? I got to ride with her, man. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom. So I got to ride with her, and I did. I rode with her all the way up until the very end. And it's hard, man, especially when you're taking care of somebody, because you form that bond with that person. You know what I'm saying? The more you're taking care of them, the more love and attention you're putting into this person, man. Whether it's like I said, your elderly parent or child or whatever. You form a bond through that. So when they die, it's hard. You really feel like you let them down. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy, man. But this is, it's the cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? We're all gonna get old. We're all gonna, die eventually. Some of us are gonna get really sick, and some might die in a freak accident or whatever. But, for those that grow old and start getting health issues,